Hey guys, how's it going? Let's see, we got 24 likes already, 12 people here. That's awesome, guys. If you're new and you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, by all means, hit the subscribe button as well. If you like Star Trek, this is the place to be. Although today we are doing 70s, 80s, and 90s pop culture trivia because I was born in the 70s, born in 74, and you know, last week we did just the regular 80s pop culture trivia and it went over swimmingly. So today we're going to try something a little bit more expansive and get into a few more things. So I'll just put this in the chat as well. If you want to super chat, let's see, I'll have to change a few things here. There we go, put that in there. Hate that it limits the amount of characters you can do, even for a, stop that. For the originator of the stream's post. Sorry, the dog is just digging in a blanket she shouldn't be digging on. Stop it, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. You know you're not supposed to do that. You're not even supposed to be in here. Lay down. All right, so birthday rules. You can give a birthday toast of $30 for a full shot to just have a drink with me. If you want to super chat any 70s, 80s, or 90s pop culture questions, depending on the amount you get wrong or amount you donate, if I get it wrong, I have to take a drink corresponding to that amount. So a little bit of a sip of my beer for $5. For $10, it is a good swig, and then for $20, it's half a shot. Change things up a little bit tonight because I don't know how this is going to turn out. So anyway, so happy birthday from Jersey, Ozzy. Jada Productions is here. Pony person, do I smoke a pipe before or during the stream? Whatever you want. Sadly, it's a bit too late for me. Says Peridon. Let's see here. Happy birthday from a lot of different people. So thank you so much, guys. It has been a fantastic day for me. Really shitty weather. It's been raining, it's been cold, but overall pretty uneventful day. Daughter came over to visit for a bit and got a few cool things from good friends and from Sylvia, of course. And anyway, here I am to talk with you guys and hang out. Matt Boardman starts us off with $20. Happy birthday. Hope you've been able to do something fun to celebrate today. Haven't really had a chance to do anything fun at all. Oi. Thank you, Matt. I will start off with a shot for that because that's Matt. And we definitely need to go drinking at some point. So I've got the Crown Royal Peach for these shots and Old Milwaukee just for the regular drink. So let me get this is a brand new bottle of Crown Royal Peach because I was out. That's why I haven't been drinking it the last few streams. But my buddy Paul and also one of the administrators and moderators on here brought me one over today for my birthday. So thank you, Paul. So Matt. Amazing. Jedi Productions. Unfortunately, the same story. I cannot afford a super chat. Also, I'm working on your gift. I hope you like it. Hope you like the Wild West. Not a huge Wild West fan. My dad was into westerns and stuff, so I've seen a lot of them. It's an okay genre and time. Just really not a super fan of Wild West. I don't have an issue with it, but God damn it. Ataz, unfortunately, I'm working in Afghanistan. I cannot send any money from here. Happy birthday. Well, thank you very much, Ataz, and stay safe. Stonewall Productions says happy birthday. Matt Boardman, I'm still working on your gift. Work has just been kicking me in the rear this week. No problem, Matt. Don't put yourself out for me, but I really appreciate anything that you can do, or that you have done. It's all pretty awesome. So you are an amazing guy. So don't need anything from anybody, but really appreciate it. Good day from Oz, and happy birthday, Captain. Thank you very much, Ian. Donnie is here. Hey, Donnie. Adam Juneman, happy birthday. Hope your week has been better than mine has been. I don't know how bad your week's been. By that indication, or by that statement, I assume it's been not great. So hopefully your week gets better. I always hate when hearing that people have a bad week, but yeah. My overall week's been okay. Got a lot done. Nothing Trekyards wise though, really. We just did our lives, obviously, but I haven't filmed anything for the Captain's personal channel. I just haven't been in a filming mood. I've been very much shying away from that. Just not in the right place for that. So, Fleet Pass Swiftback, $50. Wow. Let's start this off right and get you sloshed right off the bat. Happy birthday, Stuart. We love you. You're the best damn captain a crew could ask for. Oh, Fleet Paw. 50. Well, I'll have a shot for that for sure. I haven't even opened the beer yet. I hate the way these bottles pour. They pour like shit. Oh, Fleet Paw. Glad I had a good supper, a big supper. Oh. Good stuff. Ahoy, Captain. Let me congratulate you on the date of your birth. Well, thank you so much. Howdy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, many happy returns. Jaddock Productions, I am jelly of those who can afford to get the captain drunk. You don't have to feel bad about not being able to super chat. Unfortunately, super chats are just a harsh reality of having a YouTube channel. They can kind of keep things afloat and keep us coming back to entertain you guys. So don't worry about it if you can't. Just watching the regular videos, hitting that like button, making sure you subscribe, sharing the content, just engaging, writing comments. It all helps out the channel. So anything you can do. Virginia Cook, happy birthday, Captain. Thank you. Adam Juneman, wife's grandmother died last Friday. The funeral was Monday and Tuesday, and my cane broke on Wednesday, and I face planted. Oh my God, Adam, that is all awful. Hopefully your back's feeling better though. Wow. So yes, I would say my week has been better than yours. Just off that. So let's see, 33 people here, 41 likes. That is pretty good. Oh. Anyway, so hit that like button, guys. Let's get up to 45 likes. It's another 3 likes. That would be awesome. If you can, please do. And yeah, just want to see those likes go up. By all means, trivia questions. Ask me anything about pop culture from the 70s, 80s, or 90s. Last time, like I said, we did 80s. Sean, my brother Sean is watching, says I cannot comment. I don't know why. You must not have a YouTube, not a membership, but you have to create a YouTube account to be able to comment. So, but brother Sean, how's it going? So yeah, if you, where was I? What was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. Go figure that my brother would derail my train of thought. I don't even remember. That's okay. Oh yes, 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s pop culture. Last week we did just 80s, and we started talking about some shows from the 70s, like WKRP in Cincinnati, and a few other things like that. And I know that there's a lot of younger people in the audience as well that grew up with the 90s stuff, which I don't know as well. I did grow up with the stuff from the 70s, like Hogan's Heroes and all that, and then of course all the stuff in the 80s is just the best. So if you can super chat a question, if I get it wrong, I'll take a drink. But it's a fun way to interact and have fun and just get things, rolling here and have a good conversation, because it always snowballs into something else that we want to talk about as far as shows and stuff goes. So I thought, why not open it up to like 3 decades? I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s, and kind of started drifting out. And I never really drifted out of pop culture, but I mean shows like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and things like that. We're just getting more 90s centric that I wasn't into. So, you know what I mean? So that's kind of where we're at. Uh, Pony person, wish I could give you something, but at least I already drank a bottle of gin on your behalf. Best wishes and all that. Thank you, Pony person. Mr. J White 84. Well, happy birthday, Captain Foley. Another end of May crazy. Mine is Sunday. Yeah, I've noticed there's a lot of people with birthdays around this time of year. My buddy Will Barton had one yesterday. Sarah Emery, one of the people that my wife works with, her birthday's today. Um, there's a few other people that commented on my post today. And guys, there's a huge outpouring of love from everybody today. When I woke up, I spent a good hour and 20 minutes reading, answering, and liking all the comments and stuff on my wall, and just personal messages and stuff that people had sent me. It was overwhelming. I mean, I thought last year was good. This year is head and shoulders above that. So thank you to everyone that's wished me a happy birthday online. You guys are all great. I wish I could, talk to each one of you individually. I try to at least like the happy birthdays. So yeah, it was just incredible. And as I was like cleaning up my inbox and stuff, more were rolling in, and it's just like I literally was staring at my phone for like a good hour and a half, hour 20 minutes or so, right after I got up this morning as I was having my coffee. So you guys are great, and then all day it's been rolling in. I've got like 259 posts on my Facebook wall, and like 98 people have commented or liked the post in Trekyards saying it's my birthday. So it's just been great. Like, you guys are fantastic. So I don't know how to thank you guys. But yeah, as I was saying, there's a lot of birthdays at the end of May that I wasn't aware of. Like, a few people that I know have one tomorrow, and it's like, wow, like, it's a good time to be born, my friends. And 74 is the year. Jedi Productions, I grant the title of Great Bird of the Nebula, and my question is, have you seen my glasses? I have not. You're probably sitting on them. And guys, feel free. You can ask questions without super chats. Just ask it in the regular chat. I'll answer. See if I can answer it. If I can't, that's cool. I just don't have to drink. I can choose to drink if I want to, but I don't have to. So that's how the rules work. 3 more likes. Let's make Cap's birthday special, says Fleetpaw. Yeah, we hit 50 likes. Again, that is awesome, guys. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. Who was originally cast to play Marty McFly? I can't think of the actor's name. I can picture his face, though. They filmed a bunch of scenes with him. Um, is it Eric something? I don't want to say Eric Stoltz. I don't know if that's his name or not. But I'm pretty sure his first name's Eric. So let me know, Ataz, in the chat if I got that right. NCC 638. More of a Star Trek trivia, but what name is attached to the registry in my YouTube name? Is that the USS Hermes? I was going to comment on it because it's an NCC 638, which is like a 3-digit after the NCC, which is probably a scout ship, because the Saladin is NCC 500. Or the Saladin, depending how you want to pronounce it. So I'm going to say the Hermes. Let me know. Eight was born in 72. Happy dawn of the Foley day. The first captain on of the Babylon 5 station. Sheridan? Or was that Boxlighter? I don't know. I can picture him. I kind of liked him, honestly. But they got rid of him for whatever reason, and that's cool. Um, Evening, Captain. Happy birthday. Surely the best of times. Dystopian guy. Quick question, Cap. Do you know what shade of jungle green they use for the medical science undershirts in First Contact later episodes of DS9? I do not. I don't. I'm not good with colors. Who played the character of Eddie Valiant in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? And what other character did he play in Hook? Oh, he played Shmi in Hook. And, the hell's the actor's name? It's right there on the periphery. I can't think of the actor's name, but he played Shmi on Hook. Adam Juneman, backs is okay. Kind of set back from falling on Wednesday. Taking 7 Vicodin since and been really hard to move. Thanks for asking. Well, we've been following this every week, your back surgery, and I just hope you're doing better. Sorry about your fall. Bob Hoskins, that's it. Thank you so much. Fleet Pass Swiftback. Facebook didn't tell me about Will's birthday until this morning. Trekyards, I think it's gone off its rocker. Oh, about Barton's birthday? Yeah, it didn't tell me about it either. And then I saw it today, and I'm like, oh shit! So I wish him a happy belated birthday. So, yes, I was correct about Eric Stoltz. PayPal sent, says Terry Farley. Let me check the PayPal. I think I can do that on here. Pretty sure it's set up. There it is. Yes, I can. All right, so $20. Thank you so much. Thank you and happy birthday, Captain. So much great ship discussion work and good for Trek shorts. Eric Stoltz was the original Marty, so thank you. Appreciate the PayPal. Skip trial. There's YouTube trying to push its YouTube Premium on me, but if you could fly one aircraft, which would it be? Airwolf or the jet from Top Gun? Definitely the F-14. I mean, Airwolf's great, and it's a helicopter, so it's got a lot of functionality and cool stuff it could do, but god damn it, I'm an F-14 guy through and through. NCC 638 is the USS Grissom. Oh, well, there you go. I guess I'm an idiot. Happy birthday, says Eric. Thank you. Sinclair was the first captain. Sheridan was the second. Okay. Thank you, Martin, and thank you, John, for that. Colin Barrett, yes, it was Eric Stoltz. And for bonus points, how much of Back to the Future was filmed before Stoltz was fired? Half of it. I know there's a lot of footage of him. Ataz, here is a current pop culture Star Trek question. Name all of the quests from Star Trek that appeared in some way on The Big Bang Theory. All of the guests. Well, Leonard Nimoy lent his voice. Brent Spiner, Will Wheaton. I honestly don't know. Terry Farley, not really trivia, but do you recall watching Hill Street Blues, and did you like it if you did? I did watch it. My brother Sean, actually, who's in the chat right now, or at least watching, he used to really love Hill Street Blues. I never really got into it. I did watch some of it, but it was never really my thing. But yes, I'm well aware of Hill Street Blues, and I have seen a lot of it, so... Jeddak Productions. Who was the Apollo 13 crew member who cameoed in the movie of the same name, and where did he appear? James Lovell. He was the captain of the EU. Well, thanks for the answer right away. I appreciate that because otherwise I'd have to wait. Because I wouldn't have known that. Pony Person, what was better, the original Battlestar Galactica or the remake? The original. Dystopian Guy, F14, no bloody F. 15, 16, 18, 22, or 35. Get me a whiskey. Martin Devon, who was the first Hulk before Ferrigno and was a James Bond villain? Is that the guy that plays Jaws? I didn't know there was another Hulk before Ferrigno. And then we had, the hell's his name? Can't think of that actor either that played the Hulk. And then we got Edward Norton. And then, of course, the ones from the Avengers movies. So, I'm sorry, man. I just don't want the answer getting lost. No, I appreciate that, actually. I appreciate it. Colin Barrett. Back to the Future was almost 2/3 filmed when Marty McFly was recast. Due to filming on Family Ties, Michael J. Fox was only available to film at night. That's why most of Marty's scenes are at night. Yeah, and he went from Family Ties to that, got a little bit of sleep on the way back, and then had to film Family Ties still. So, Pony Person, a man of culture, I see. I mean, not really, but thank you. Adam Juneman, I was more of a fan of The Commish over Hill Street Blues. Never really watched The Commish, I don't think. Curtis Simpkins, happy birthday, Captain. Thank you, Curtis. Much appreciated. Fleet Paw Swiftback, $5. Besides essentially being a recruitment for the United States Navy, what else is Top Gun known for? Hint, think about Goose. Well, for Goose dying? What else? What else is Top Gun known for? Oh, it had a stuntman die during filming. Art Scholl, I think his name was. Yeah, he died in one of the stunts, and it was pretty sad. So I don't know if that's what you mean. Paul Graham, happy birthday, Captain. I'm glad you're enjoying the present and the day. Yes, thank you, Paul. Like I said, Paul brought me the Crown Royal that I have here because I was out. Also brought me a big bottle of Frank's Red Hot sauce, which is awesome, and some, was it Monterey Jack cheese with jalapeno? I love cheese, so thank you, Paul. Good to see you. I know you're not a fan of the trivia stuff, but hopefully you'll stick around for a little bit. Martin Devon, Richard Keel was the original pilot. You can see him in one shot. Sean Foley, happy birthday to my little brother. Oh, thanks, Sean. Yeah, he did. Now you can comment. See, there you go. So Sean is here. I got two older brothers. Sean's the middle brother, and then Steve's the older brother. But thank you, Sean. Good to see you. Terry Farley. What's the name of Heathcliff Huxtable's second oldest daughter? I used to watch The Cosby Show all the time. I love The Cosby Show. What are the daughters' names? Vanessa. Is it Vanessa? I think the second oldest was Vanessa. The oldest was... I can't remember anybody's name right now. Claire was the wife. I'm going to go with Vanessa. I could be wrong. Hezraz, what movie became the first to gross $1 billion at the box office in the 90s? $1 billion in the 90s. Titanic. I don't know if that was in the 90s. Dystopian Guy, hopefully we'll see you at another future DSTB, and I will try not to be in the Happy Juice next time. Oh, Destination Birmingham. Yeah, it was great meeting you, man. Good to put a face to the name. Jedi Productions, who played the role of Peg Bundy in Married with Children, and who did she voice in future? Well, she what's her name? Kitty, Kitty, no, it's not Kate. Oh my God. Well, she played Leela in Futurama. She's also in The Conners now, and on a new show called Rebel. What the hell is her name? Katie Segal? I think. I want to say Katie Sackhoff at first. It's like not her. It's not Sackhoff, that's for sure. Yeah, Katie's something. It's something with an S. Pony Person, Wrath of Khan Miranda versus Dominion War variant. Who would win? Probably the Dominion War variant, considering they probably have upgraded weapons and power systems. Dragon Tech Gaming, $20. Captain, you sexy man. Here's a bottle on me for your birthday. Thank you so much, Dragon Tech Gaming. Really appreciate that. I'm going to open my beer, actually. You guys aren't following the rules again. Not that that's a shock, but Peepaw Swiftback, cameraman, but close enough. He died filming the flat spin scene. Katie Segal, yeah. Okay. I thought it was a pilot. I thought a pilot died. But I think the name was Art Scholl, if I remember correctly. Look that up, Flipa. Art Scholl for the bonus points. Whoop Whoop is here with a nice red super chat, which makes me smile. $100 super chat from Whoop Whoop. Happy birthday. Might not be able to stick around for the whole show, but wanted to give a little something. Jesus, it's more than a little something, so thank you. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for all that you do. You're a treasure to this community. What a treasure. Let's bury it. I'm gonna have a shot for that one for sure. I would have two, but I have a feeling I'll die if I keep having too many shots. But thank you so much, Whoop Whoop. It was great to see you, as always. And cheers, my friend. Oh man, that peach Crown Royal is really good. I'm thinking of changing it up a bit though and getting some of the apple or the maple. But Donnie Pearson, as do I. Cap, same goes for the theme tune. Dystopian Guy, grab a double dong prune juice when one simply isn't enough. For the last time, Klingons do not have two dicks. I don't care what Discovery said. Donnie Pearson, definitely Titanic. Definitely Titanic. Yeah, definitely Titanic. Made over $1 billion. Definitely Titanic. That's Rain Man, for anybody that doesn't know. Yep, Titanic 98. Adam Juneman, when you think of Heathcliff, I think of the cat. Oh yeah, I do too, actually. Terry Farley, crap, now I'm second guessing. I think you're right. One of them was Denise, though. Katie Segal. Is it Segal or Segal? Because I think Segal, and I think, what's his name? Shit, I can't remember anybody's name tonight. the martial arts guy. Kevin Skull? No, I don't know. I'm just going to move on because I'm just done. Donnie Pearson, she was in Pitch Perfect 2 as well. Matt Borman, Frank's Red Hot is amazing. It is. Terry Farley, what other two aircraft used the TF-30 engines beside the F-14A? I think they were made for the Tornado, but I didn't think another one used them. Because, the original, for the F-14A, they used the Tornado engines, and then they redid the engines for the B variant because they were a little bit under thrust, not enough thrust for with them. What other plane used them? I'm going to guess the F-15, but that's only a guess. Planty's here. She is still a babe in Sons of Anarchy. I never watched Sons of Anarchy, so. Donnie Pearson. The second syllable of her surname is more stressed, though, if I'm not mistaken. Katie Seagal. Oi. Oi, I say. Ian Entwistle. What is the original name of the Enterprise and Registry? It would be Yorktown. And, well, not officially, but it was supposed to be Yorktown. And the Registry of the Yorktown, I have no idea. I want to say 1747, but I think that's wrong. So, Adam Juneman, we all know Power Rangers, the movie, made more than Titanic. You shut your face. Colin Barrett, who was the last Transformer from the 1984 pilot to appear in the G1 Transformers cartoon, which includes the Japanese continuity? Who was the last Transformer from the 84 pilot to appear in the G1 Transformers cartoon? Who was the last one? I don't know what you mean by the rest of the question, like, which includes the Japanese continuity. So the Headmasters series that came after season 4. I have no idea. ATOS, USS Yorktown. Is it, though? Joseph Meditz. Just wanted to say happy birthday, Stuart. Thank you, Joseph. Much appreciated. Pony Person. According to technical information, Babylon 5 Star Fury versus Maki Raider. 1-on-1, who would fire the first shot? The Star Fury. Maki Raider can go piss off. I hate that ship so much, so I'm going to always pick whatever the other ship is. Trexzilla54, happy birthday. Thank you so much. Curtis Simpkins, $5. Here you go, Cap, something for your birthday. Thank you, Curtis. Much appreciated. Didn't have to do that, but thank you. Fleet Pass says Maple Crown is my favorite. Paul Graham says Rebel got canceled. Oh, did it? That's funny. That's why she's back on the Connors now. Sebastian, aka Space Daddy, €10. Thank you so much. Hey Captain, happy birthday. Sorry for showing up late. Was watching the Friends reunion show. In Gene Roddenberry's original treatment for Star Trek, what was the name of the starship? The original name of the Enterprise was the... Was it the Constellation? Probably not. I'm going to go with Constellation, but I think that's wrong. But that's all I can think of right now. The STEM support. Steven. What? Steven. Dystopian Guy. Anyone remember the Cops cartoon Bonkers? Yes, I do. I didn't really watch it, but I remember it. Planty says, trivia is going to be rough if you can't remember anyone's names. I know. And it's one of those days where some days I'm really great with names. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I did get Eric Stoltz, though, for the original Marty McFly. But, yeah, it's just having one of those days. I was up really, really late last night. Or early, depending how you look at it. And didn't really sleep in today. So, kind of running on lack of sleep a little bit, but that's okay. The alcohol definitely won't help, so. Why is everybody yelling Steven? Oh, Steven Seagal, yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank God. Yes, Steven Seagal. Why did I not remember Steven Seagal? Oh my God. Yeah, I should just quit now while I'm ahead. Eric Martin, $5. Name of the Russian spaceship in 2010. Oh my God, I know this one. I watched 2010 not that long ago. It's not the Sulaco. It's from Aliens. It's the... Come on, Foley. You know this one. You dumb bastard. It's the... I want to say it begins with an A. my God, come on. It's a cool name, too. I can't remember. I'm just going to pass. It's moving on. I'll have a drink. Steven Seagal, like your other brother. Thanks, Sean. Of course, Sean says up on the net that I can't remember anybody's name, and I look like I'm not good at the trivia. But that's okay. Jaddock Productions, who played Frankenfurter in the Rocky Horror Picture Show? That'd be Tim Curry. And what was his link to the Muppets? He was Captain Hook in Muppet Treasure Island. So, Paul Graham. Okay, people, here's the rules again. You ask him a question with Super Chat. If he gets it wrong, he drinks. Just tossing money his way won't necessarily get you a drink unless he feels like it. Pretty much. Terry Farley's F-111 and the A7 without afterburner. Okay, I didn't know the A7 used them, but that's cool. And the F-111 is the Tornado, so. Terry Farley, Tornado used Semca or something engines, unless that was the Jaguar. Okay. Jada Productions, Tim Curry, and he also played Long John Silver. Okay, Long John Silver, not Captain Hook. Okay, in Muppet Treasure Island, yes. Fleet Paw, yes. Art Scholl died when his S2 camera plane failed to recover from a flat spin while filming the flat spin scene in Top Gun. Ian Atwhistle, I believe it's NCC 1717. You're probably right. Paul Droz, Paul, I can't remember pronounce your last name, Paul. 10 pounds. Happy birthday. Congratulations for all you do. Question, which 90s kids movie, Captain Foley, 1, 2, 10, starts unloading bullets into red shirt while laughing maniacally? Keep the change, you filthy animal. Well, that's into a red shirt. What? Question, which 90s kids movie, Captain Foley, 1, 2, 10, starts unloading into... I'm really confused by the way you worded this. Keep the change, you filthy animal is from... Oh, what was that? It's from Home Alone, so... ATOS, USS Yorktown, NCC 1717. Mark Leonard. The Yorktown. Justin Hampton, $5. Glad I could make this live. Happy birthday, Captain. What 80s show had Dwight Schultz, a.k.a. Broccoli? That would be the A-Team. He played Mad Murdoch. Murdoch the Mad. Whatever you want to call him. Murdoch. Yorktown was the original name for the Enterprise. Okay. Colin says Wheeljack appeared in 3 episodes of Transformers Victory alongside Perceptor, who were rebuilding Power Master Optimus Prime into Victory Leo. This was the last appearance of any Season 1 or Season 2 characters. I never watched the Transformers Victory stuff, so I wouldn't know that. And it's funny because you see a broken dead Wheeljack being pulled by RC in the Transformers the movie, so... Pony person, didn't the Maquis Raider have several kilometers of range while the Star Fury was only short range like machine guns on today's fighter planes? Probably, but I don't give a shit. I hate the Maquis Raider, and the Star Fury can kick its ass any day. I'd be super happy. YJ Wrangler, happy birthday, Captain. Thank you so much. Scott Connor, good evening and happy birthday. Thank you. Colin Barrett, Wheeljack was also the first Transformer to be seen in the pilot. Yes, and then Bumblebee. The Leonov, thank you. That is the name of the ship. God damn. Thank you, the Leonov. Thank you. Colin Barrett. And for bonus points, Wheeljack and Starscream were voiced by the same actor. Sebastian, a.k.a. Space Daddy. It was the starship Yorktown. Have a good long drink. Leonov. Happy birthday. SC Scout Guy, $5. Sorry I'm late. Happy birthday, Stuart. I hope you had a great day. I had an uneventful, boring day, but yes, thank you. Fleet Paw Swiftback, $5. In Armageddon, the specialized space shuttles the drill team used to get to the asteroid were based on what real air space frame? The shuttle? I don't know. Is there another Is it the Buran shuttle? The unused Russian one? I don't know. Let me know. John Woke, $5. What was the value of the bearer bonds Gruber was trying to steal in Die Hard? How many millions? Oh my God, 100 million. Just throwing a number out there. I don't remember. Let me know if I got these right. Fleet Paul, let me know if I have to drink. John, let me know if I have to drink. SC Scout Guy, the F-111 is the Aardvark. Yeah, you're actually right. What's the Tornado then? Does the Tornado even have an F designation? My whole world, my whole reality, it's all a lie. Sergeant Montgomery, $20. On this day in 1990, TNG episode Menage a Troy debuted. The stardate was 43930.7, 2366. What was the AI name that helped Sam leap on Quantum Leap? Ziggy was the AI. Happy birthday, and may you live long and prosper. Well, thank you, Sergeant Montgomery. But yeah, Ziggy was the AI. So yeah, Ziggy. Sebastian, aka Space Daddy, €5. Who was the first actor to play a member of all three major alien races, Romulan, Vulcan, Romulan, Klingon, in Star Trek? That would be Mark Leonard, who played Sarek, a Vulcan, Romulan commander in Balance of Terror, and a Klingon in the motion picture. Home Alone, Jeddak Productions. In what 3 Tom Hanks movies did Gary Sinise co-star? What was his role in those movies? He plays Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump. He's in, I believe he's in Castaway. And he's also in Apollo 13. And he plays the astronaut that they thought had the flu and wouldn't go on the mission, so he gets held back. Yeah, so I think those are the 3. Oh, the Green Mile, he played lawyer John Coffey. Okay, yeah, that's true. The Tornado is different from the F-111 and uses the Turbo Union RB199334RM Mark 103. Holy Christ. Okay, well, I just watched a video by a guy that flew F-14s that was saying that the original F-14 engines that were used in the first production models of it were from the Tornado. So I literally just watched that 3 or 4 days ago. So there's that. Matt Boardman, for the longest time, I always wondered what the movie that the filthy animals came from in Home Alone. It wasn't until later that I found out it was specifically created for the movie, and it was called something Angels, Filthy Angels or something. Had a fictional title. Colin Barrett, yes, they explained the Victory Wheeljack is from a timeline where he foresaw his death, and by trying to prevent it, ended up crashing into this timeline. Huh. Area 51, maybe Wheeljack was only mostly dead. Yeah, I mean, the robots, you can fix them, right? Terry Farley, name of the 80s movie based on veterans' account from real life. Started out as a ship disappearing from a harbor in World War II and getting connected to a hidden city in Nevada desert in the 80s. I want to say the Philadelphia Experiment. Disappearing from a harbor in World War II and getting connected to a hidden city in Nevada desert in the 80s. I want to say Philadelphia Experiment, but again, could be wrong. Xavier Gamer. 3 Bally Girls, 1980s old saying. Finish each gave me with a spoon. Your car is totally rad. Take a pill? No, take a... I don't know. Fleet Paul says the SR-71 Blackbird. What is that for? Oh, that's what the shuttles are based on? Oh, well, I'll have a drink for that then. John Woke, 640 million drink. Wait a minute, was the... Yeah, that was a... It was a drinking question. Tornado is British. The GR1 and GR4 are also Tornado F3. Well, okay. Back in my high school days, late teens, early 20s, I could, you know, fly circles around you as far as jet information goes, but I haven't really looked into it for a long time. So, but I literally just saw a video talking about it. So, Paul says, "Happy birthday, Captain Foley. My apologies. I really messed up my question, and son-in-law, son, something my phone turned off. Couldn't take it back again. Sorry. No problem. Sergeant Montgomery. Correct. Pony person. What still in use military plane uses the Rolls-Royce Pegasus engine? No idea. Sebastian, aka Space Daddy. Aced it. No drinks for you. Drink for me. I'm having red wine. Plenty. Being a team player and playing at home, I see. Yes, as you should. Play along. Sergeant Montgomery, I didn't have the option for $30 birthday toast. Hezraz, speaking of what is real, nothing to do with the 90s, but if you want a good plot twist for a mind F, check out Doctor Who episodes Exterminus and the Pyramid at the end of the world in season 10. Not really a Doctor Who fan, so, but I mean, mind blown. ATOS, yes, Philadelphia Experiment, designing the first cloaking device. Yeah, not really cloaking device, an invisibility thing, but yes, yeah. Jaddock Productions, who was the director of Forrest Gump, Back to the Future, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Robert Zemeckis. Xavier Gamer, take a chill, Bill. Take a chill pill. Yes. Gotcha. That's the other one. Eric Martin, the F-14 eventually was given the engines from what other U.S. fighter? I don't know. Don't know. Colin Barrett, in the late 1980s, when filming wrapped on Knight Rider, most of the cars were intentionally crushed. Why? I don't know. So they wouldn't come to life? I don't know. Hezraz, the Philadelphia Experiment is a total modern day myth. LOL, but it's awesome. NCC638, what actor from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was also in the Goonies? Davies guy. Guy played Sala. I'm guessing. But that's who I'm going to say. I see Scott Guy says the Harrier. Really? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't seem right. Hezraz, I liked that movie when I watched it as a kid. Scott Connor, question: what concept artist was the first to work on Star Wars ships before Ralph McQuarrie? Sid Mead. I'll go with Sid Mead. I don't know if that's the answer, but Hezraz, the 1990s is when everyone was so optimistic. LOL, how life has changed. People weren't optimistic in the 90s. I was there. 94 GT Coupe dropped in to hit the like. Carry on, fellas. Thank you, 94 GT Coupe. Good to see you. Right sublet. Most of the Trans Ams were saved from the train derailment and couldn't be sold to the public. Oh, okay. Jedi Productions. In what mission series did the crew almost mutiny against NASA as they were overworked? The Skylab missions, I guess, is the answer. Terry Farley, F-16 GE engines and the F-14B and D, may she rest in peace. Dang you, Cheney, for canceling F-14 upgrades. Yeah, don't get me started on that shit. Paul says, was the Pegasus engine in the Harrier jet? Okay. Pony person. Um, which American president gave the SR 71 its name because it was originally named the RS 71? No idea. Let's say, I'm going to guess either Kennedy or Nixon. Wouldn't, maybe it's Ford. Let's go with Nixon. I was going to say Nixon. Wondering when it was developed and when it was built. Nixon's probably too late, actually. I don't know. I have no official answer. NCC 638. Jonathan Key Kwan played Short Round in Temple of Doom and Data in the Goonies. Yeah, but you also said he was in another Indiana Jones movie. At least that's how I read it. But okay. SC Scout Guy, the Harrier was the answer to another question about the RP Pegasus engine, not the other plane whose engines were used in the F-14. Okay, stop doing that then. Let's stop talking about jets, unless it's Top Gun related. Scott Connor, or Iron Eagle. Scott Connor, nope, it was Colin Cantwell. Sid Mead didn't do any work on Star Wars. I wasn't sure. And Colin Cantwell, yes, he designed the original concept for the X-Wing. He was actually, Colin Cantwell was at Wonderfest 2018. I met him. Should have known that. Shit. Colin Barrett, most of the cars used from season 2 on were bought for $1 each. They had been in a trailer agreement and were insurance write-offs. The term of purchase meant they had to be destroyed after use. Well, shit. Or were they? Nixon, I believe it was because he was dyslexic. Yeah, I want to say Nixon too for that one, but I don't know. I'm also dyslexic, so a lot of times I have trouble reading the chat here. So, Whoop Whoop is still here with $20, switching away from movies and TV from the 1996 musical Rent song "How Many Minutes in a Year." 825,600 minutes. I don't know if that's right. It's just what came to my mind. So let me know if that's right, Whoop Whoop. I'll have a drink as appropriate. But Terry Farley, Hezraz, I too liked the movie when I was 5 when I saw it. Definitely really cool story, true or not. YJ Wrangler, just a fun fact. The General Lee from season 1, episode 2, Daisy's song, resides a few miles from me down here in Essex County. That's cool. That's cool. Esoteric videos. Some Home Alone trivia because it's still an underappreciated movie. 3 questions, easy to hard, $10 for each right answer. Okay. Pony person, it was Nixon. Grandma's bowl of nuts. What smells worse? Jabba's the Hutt's armpit folds or the seat of Chewie's co-pilot chair? I'd say that's a good question. I want to say the Jabba the Hutt armpit folds because gross. Esoteric videos. Who was the composer for Home Alone? Trying to think of a few composers' names. It's not John Williams. I'll go with John Williams. Fine. That's the only one I can think of right now. John Williams. Oh, I don't know. Jadic Productions. What TV series in the mid-90s kicked off a highly successful series based around Navy crime and justice? Jag. Hezraz. I watched it around that age, but I remember. But it was a number of years after it came out. With my mom. Colin Barrett. Screen used cars did survive. They are currently 5 still in existence. Jadic Productions does JAG. So, Squadra Course, $2. Happy birthday, Captain Foley. Thank you very much, Squadra Course. Much appreciated. Pony person. How many prototypes of the V-22 Osprey crashed before the concept was refined? I don't know. I'm going to just throw a number out there. 3. I don't know. Hezraz, my stupid old computer keeps freezing. Then put it in the microwave. Farley, the Philadelphia Project needs a remake, though. Yes, it does. Area 51. I want to know who the jerk was that handed over the SR-71 concept to Cobra. The SR-71 design to Cobra. Yes. Whoop whoop. 525,600 minutes. I don't know if I got that right, so I will take a goddamn drink. I don't remember what I said because I threw some numbers out there, but that's just the way that it is. Hey, I'm singing everything. Should I continue singing all the words to this live? Somebody out there will know what I am talking about. I definitely don't want to keep on singing at all. And I forget what the other one was. It was, yo, say some stuff, and I forget the last part was. Somebody out there watching knows what I'm talking about. So it was yo, and I forget how I had to end the sentences. Curtis Simpkins, about give your pug a hug for your birthday, Captain. The pug's behind you sleeping. She's right there on the couch. Paul says, which was better, the A-Team theme tune or Airwolf? They're both really great, but Airwolf is better. Scott Connor, which fictional character has starred in the most movies? It's one of two. It's either Dracula or Sherlock Holmes. So I've heard both. I've heard Dracula's just edges out Sherlock Holmes, and I've also heard that Sherlock Holmes is more. I'll go with Sherlock Holmes because I assume you know that I have an interest in Sherlock Holmes, but it's either Sherlock Holmes or Dracula. Eric Martin, $5. In the movie Starman, what triggers the alien to visit Earth? Don't know. Just going to take a drink for that because I don't know. It's been a long time since I saw Starman. Punch the thumbs up, peeps. Yes, guys, hit that like button. We have 77 likes. I think we can probably get 85. Hit that like button if you haven't, please. Jedi Productions. Who directed RoboCop and went on to direct Total Recall? Paul Van Hoven. Paul Van Hoven? Paul Van Hoven. Paul Van Hoven. Paul. Whoop whoop. Okie dokie, heading off. Have a great night, everyone. And again, happy birthday, Captain Toodles. Thank you, whoop whoop. You've done more than enough. Thank you so much. Have a good night. See you later. Squadron Course. They build the V-22 here. They're always flying around. Hezraz, Trekyards, don't tempt me. I may need to teach it a lesson. What? Will Sublet. John Gall handed over the SR-71 plans. Planty, definitely got a drink if you don't sing at all. Yo, check it. That's it. Yo, definitely got a drink if you don't sing at all. Check it. Pony person. Yo, Osprey had 5 destroyed prototypes, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Check it. I don't know. Someone out there check it. Yo. Colin Barrett. William Shatner was a regular guest star on which 90s sitcom involving 4 aliens on an information gathering mission on Earth? Check it. Third Rock from the Sun. Planty, yo, check it, yeah. Yo, Cobra! Check it. Yo, I actually had that Cobra Blackbird. It was one of my favorite toys as a kid. Check it. I'll stop that now. It's an inside joke. It's fine. Right, Sublet. I'm drinking a porter tonight in your honor, Stuart. Happy birthday. Well, thank you very much, Right. I'm drinking just a little Milwaukee beer. Thank you. YJ Wrangler agrees with me that Airwolf is cooler for sure. Esoteric Videos. LOL. It was John Williams. Well done. In Home Alone, John Candy plays Gus Polinski, Polka King of the Midwest. Name either his band or his small Wisconsin city where the band was very big in. Can't name either. Sorry. Pony person. The SR-71 had one serious issue on the ground. What was it? Um, couldn't taxi under its own power. It needed to be. I think it needed to be hooked up to one of the little tuggy things. I don't know. Dystopian guy. Name a top secret director. Name a top secret. Jesus Christ, Stewart. Dude. Name a top sci-fi director of the 80s, 90s people wouldn't immediately mention. Mine would be Paul Verhoeven. Yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot of directors' names necessarily. A lot of people probably would know this. Steven, I think it's Steven Spielberg. I think that's his name. Just kidding. SC Scout guy. In December of 2000, I was part of the test program for the Osprey at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. I rode all day on one of the prototypes, and when it crashed later that night, killing every. Oh my god. Scott Connor says correct. Sherlock Holmes. Matt Boardman, the Airwolf theme is too catchy. Really bad. Fleet Pod Swiftback, $5. In Under Siege, what was the name of the and hull number of the battleship the bad guys hijacked, and what was the XO's name? Don't know, and don't know. It's only one drink, though. Song Daddy presents. Just saw Starman. They never answered why he came. Jadic Productions. I hope these questions I am asking are hitting the spot. Oh, they are indeed. But we've got to pick stuff from the 70s as well, guys. Like WKRP in Cincinnati question, a Hogan's Heroes question, Sanford and Son. Let's talk about some of the stuff. Terry Farley. How did the Raiders of the Lost Ark Indiana Jones stow away in a U-boat without either getting noticed on the inside or dying of exposure or drowning with hanging on the outside? Plot convenience. That's how. Adam Juman. In WCW Bash at the Beach 1996, who was the third man that joined the Outsiders? Hulk Hogan. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I don't know, he wasn't going by Hollywood Hulk Hogan at the time, but Hulk Hogan. Mr. Captain 93. Favorite Atari game? Honestly, I really like Combat. Also, River Raid's pretty good. Don't know if I have a favorite. Yar's Revenge is good. I don't know. Right sublet. The USS Alabama BB-60 stood in for the USS Missouri BB-63 in Under Siege. Gary Busey played Commander Stranix. Who is in both Starman and Raiders of the Lost Ark? Don't know. A-Team soundtrack is better than, or at least as good as the Airwolf soundtrack. Soundtracks maybe, but we're talking about intro songs here. In 1973. How's it go? God damn it. I hear it all the time in my car. Anyway. Sebastian, aka Space Daddy, €5. Who was originally cast as Captain Janeway but dropped out on the second day of filming? I don't know, some French bitch. Marie Celestes, something, I don't know, some kind of. Her first name was Marie or something. She was fucking god awful. Like, god awful. Like, thank fucking God. Thank fucking God they got rid of her. I don't know her name. I can't remember. But William Sublett, the SR-71 leaked fuel on the ground. Well, fuck the SR-71 then. SC Scout Guy, the SR-71's titanium panels were too far apart when it was on the ground because they would expand due to heat in flight, so it leaked fuel really badly. That's safe. Planty, Third Rock from the Sun is such a guilty pleasure show of mine. Good to know. I have not watched all of Third Rock from the Sun, I gotta say. So, Area 51 says SR-71 would leak like a sieve on the ground. Sergeant Montgomery, does anyone remember Street Hawk, motorcycle aided by high-tech jumbo mumbo jumbo? I remember it. Didn't really watch it too much, but I remember it. Hezraz, I know that one. The YouTube clip shows UI. LOL. Pony Person, SR-71 was leaking fuel and other vital liquids on the ground. It was only liquid tight in its flight. Mr. Captain 93, Miami Vice is the greatest theme from the 80s. Is it, though? It's pretty good. Good enough to be on my phone, my MP3 player, but... Grandma's Bowl of Nuts says, am I the only one who notices Leonard Nimoy's Boston accent slips into Spock's dialogue at times? Probably, yes. I haven't noticed it yet, but now that you've said that, now I probably will. Sebastian, aka Space Daddy, there's a YouTube clip. I couldn't believe the actress had been cast. Yeah, there's footage out there of it. She's fucking awful. Fucking awful. Area 51, try humming the tune from most shows today. I don't think I can. The only one that's really good is Magnum PI, because it's the same as the original. It's just shortened. They shortened it. But dun 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 dun. I love Magnum PI. Fucking Magnum PI is my jam. Old and new. The new one's good. The original one's better, obviously, because it's the fucking original one. But it's great. YJ Wrangler, now I have to leave here for a minute to watch Airwolf theme song. LOL. SCTV. So BB63, Commander Krill, thanks for drinking. What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, different strokes. Area 51, my God, as God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. Thank you, Les Nessman. That's good. Bill Alburn, what about the show Viper and Automan? Viper was okay. I did see some Viper. I never saw Automan. I didn't know Automan existed until like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And I'm like, how did I fucking not know this show existed? It's a show about a computer guy that turns into a goddamn Lamborghini, Countach, and a helicopter. How did I not know? Because I was big into Lamborghinis at the time. I still am. That's why Sideswipe is my favorite G1 Transformer, because he's a Lamborghini Countach. Didn't know about Automan, though. William Sublet, what was the competing radio station that WKRP competed against? That I don't remember. I don't remember that one. Grandma's Bowl of Nuts. He elongates his vowels like John Kennedy. Okay. Planty, the correct term is plot armor, not plot convenience. I'm sorry. I think you're wrong. Plot armor refers to when a character doesn't die for whatever reason because they're wearing plot armor. Plot convenience is when the story just decides to go, we're just going to ignore that fact and move on. So that's kind of my thought on it, but I could be wrong. Who starred in 1987's 21 Jump Street? That would be Johnny Depp. Dystopian guy. High winds, northern sky will carry you away. You know you have to leave here, but you wish that you could stay. There's 4 directions on this map, but you're only going to one way. Due south. Oh yeah, due south. My Sylvia is a huge fan of due south. I'm not so much. I mean, I've seen a bit of it, but it's a good show. It's one I eventually want to watch all of, but just have not got around to it. Scott Connor, what was the name of the science fiction TV series that starred Andy Griffith? Science fiction TV series that starred Andy Griffith. You got me on that one. I have no idea. Hezraz, yep. YouTube, search original first Captain Janeway. Starman and Raiders, the lady heroine. Pony Person, in what movie did the fictional USS Eldritch have... Fictional USS Eldritch had a potential role? No idea. SC Scout Guy, laughing my ass off, some French bitch. I just about choked on my drink when I heard that. Hi, I'm Captain Foley. Nice to meet you. Is this fucking thing repeating again? I've got hundreds of L cards, but for some reason it keeps. So frustrating. Terry Farley meant into intro song. Sorry, A-Team is great intro. In 1972, correct. Fuck, I don't remember the goddamn words of the song. Jaddock Productions. Which MASH actor wore his actual army dog tags, and what was his quirk in the show? Don't know. Esoteric Videos. John Candy's polka band was the Kenosha Kickers, and they were very big in Sheboygan. Question 3 of 3, a little bit easier. What was the name of the black and white gangster movie Kevin watches? We talked about this earlier on this. Something Filthy Angels. I don't know. I can't remember. Genevieve Bejeweled. That's her name. Genevieve. There you go. I don't know why I had Marie, but anyway, Genevieve, some French bitch. Dystopian guy. What 90s show had some similarities to Stargate, including use of a remote to open a wormhole, involved one singing guy, a Greek dude, and his girl, and a certain professor? Is this an American thing or a UK thing? I know you're in the UK, so I don't know. I'm going to say I don't know. Sebastian, aka Space Daddy, Genevieve Bejeweled. She's actually a Canadian actress. Drink. No. Why do I? Okay, I'll drink for her name, but just because she's Canadian doesn't mean she's not a French bitch. When she's a French Canadian, which is. Anyway, we're not going to go there. Hezraz, bonus question. Why did she decide to not work on Voyager? Although the reason is so extra. She just didn't feel she could take the workload or something. I can't remember. It's a stupid fucking reason, but thank God. Thank God she left, because she was atrocious. Charisma vacuum. Yeah, she absolutely was a charisma vacuum. Jamie Farr was the one that wears dog tags, okay? French Canadian, you can hear the accent slightly. I love Kate as Janeway on Voyager to Captain. Yes, Kate Mulgrew does a fantastic job as Janeway. So, Terry Farley, Better Off Dead, had one of the best soundtracks from the 80s. Adam Junman, Hulk Hogan is correct. Did you know that Hulk Hogan was flying from his home in Venice Beach, Florida, and if he didn't make it in time, that Sting was to replace him as the third man? I did know that, yes. Hezraz, anyone who doesn't like Kate Mulgrew just needs to watch that clip. You will love her after. Yeah, I can't believe that Genevieve bitch beat her out as far as auditions go and actually got the role. And then, so Kate was the second choice, and then they're like, okay, well, this bitch, she's leaving now, so we're going to call you in. And then she just owned that part. Like, yes. How did she not get it, though? Like, I don't get it. I think she was probably too young. They want an older female captain, but best TV theme song ever, Johnny Quest. It's good, but it's not the best ever, sorry. SC Scout Guide. Does anyone remember an early 80s Muppet sci-fi show called Terrahawks? I don't, so no, I don't. Somebody might. MK Dumas, 1981. The captain's birthday is on International Burger Day. Coincidence? I think not. WPIG is the competing radio station for WKRP. Adam Junman, Sheboygan is only 12 miles from me, and I live in Plymouth, Wisconsin. War Gods 6. What movie came out on May 28th, 1974? Captain Foley. An adventure for the ages. Don't say I'm wrong. Terry Farley, did you ever watch News Radio, and are you related to Dave Foley? I did watch some of News Radio, and no, I'm not related to Dave Foley. Am I related to Mick Foley from wrestling? Maybe. Maybe. But no, I'm not. Esoteric Videos. Captain is right about plot armor and plot convenience. I'm right. Ryan K. Anyone remember The Outer Limits? Yes. Hezraz. What was Hogan's Heroes called in some European countries? I don't know, actually. I'm interested to find out because... Scott Connor. The science fiction TV series that starred Andy Griffiths, Salvage 1. Never heard of it till this moment. Fleet Paw Swiftback. Ooh, we have 83 likes. Can we get 17? Just 17 more likes to make it to 100. I know it would make Foley's birthday. Hit like. Let's get to 100. Yes, 86 now. We need 14 to get to 100, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't. If the thumb is blue, if the thumb is not blue, you did not do. So hit the thumb to make it blue, so that you can say that you do. You do the blue by hitting the like button. Terry Farley, don't worry, Captain. I love the Aries. I know, I do too, but... Sergeant Montgomery, what 70s movies? What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law. What 70s movie? No idea. I would need a hint for that one. Pony Person, guess autocorrect screwed up. Hezraz, that is a true English Canadian there. LOL, some French bitch. I kid. Do you, though? Do you? Oh, happy birthday, sir. Thank you so much. Name I can't pronounce. Christopher Stutzman, we share a birthday today. Hest music was in the 90s and early aughts. Well, good. I mean, happy birthday, Christopher. Sliders. Ah, yes, Sliders. I guess you're right. It's not UK. So, yeah, they had the portal with the remote control thing. But YJ Wrangler. Today is still wanted by the government. They survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team. Dun 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 dun. And you see Face, and a Cylon walks by, and he's like, because he was in Battlestar Galactica with the Cylons, you see. It's funny. Oh shit, I'm way behind the chat, I think. Terry Farley, USS Eldridge and demagnetizing the hull was real in World War II, but Philadelphia Project and the L. Balix account of the ship. Okay, Esoteric Videos. The movie is Angels with Filthy Souls. A made-up movie that strangely shows up in Detective Pikachu. So it was only one of 3 Home Alone questions right. So you win $10. Ding, ding, ding. Ryan K. Autocorrect, my old nemesis. In which case, I know which movie. Sean Foley. Stu. The show was Sliders. It used the wormhole. Yes. I remember. Now. Mr. Captain 93. Favorite ride at Canada's Wonderland. Probably the Mindbuster. It's not called the Mindbuster anymore, I don't think. Dragonfire is also really good. But now I think the Top Gun ride, which is now not Top Gun because it's not Paramount anymore. The Bat is fun, but I don't really like standing up on the coaster, so. Probably the Mindbuster. Esoteric Videos throws in a $50 super chat. Thank you so much. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Well, cheers. Thank you so much. Terry Farley. Kate Mulgrew is my favorite of all the Star Trek ship captains. Right sublet. Should kilts and claymores be standard Starfleet issue for Scottish boarding party members when storming Klingon battlecruisers? Sure. Colin Barrett. Yes, I remember Terra Hawks. I don't. Grandma's Bowl of Nuts. Name two. Yeah, name two out of three '80s movies. Porkins actor William Hootkins also had small roles in. He was in Indiana Jones and Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. We have top men working on it. Top men. In that scene, and that's all I can think of. Jaddock Productions. James Cromwell played which character in Stephen King's film adaptation of The Green Mile? James Cromwell. He played. I haven't seen The Green Mile in forever, and that's a great movie, by the way. He wasn't the warden. Or was he the warden? See, I think I'm getting Shawshank Redemption and Green Mile mixed up. I'm just going to say the warden. He was the warden. Matt Boardman. I think there needs to be some double cheeseburgers from McDonald's heads. Oh. Wow. I mean, I had tacos for lunch because my friend Keith brought me tacos for my birthday, which is amazing, from the taco wagon. And they were really good. Which is a great fucking gift. That's so unique and thoughtful of a gift. So I had those for lunch, and then for supper I had chicken and mushroom fettuccine from Boston Pizza, which was phenomenally good. I still haven't had any of my cake. Cassie, my youngest daughter, brought me a really beautiful chocolate cake from Angelo's, and it's super chocolatey, and I haven't eaten any yet because I was too full after supper. So I don't know if I need cheeseburgers, but now that they're on my mind. Colin Barrett, Terra Hawks is by Gary Anderson, who would be later known for Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet, or better known for. Virginia Cook, in Baba Black Sheep, who played First Lieutenant Jerome Jerry Bragg, and TV show did his father play in for third? I don't know. I've never heard of Baba Black Sheep besides the song, so I honestly don't know. He played the warden, Hal Morris. There you go. He did play the warden. So, Pony Person, do you hate the Crossfield class as much as I do because of the saucer section design? I mean, it's an interesting enough design as far as a starship if it wasn't pre-TOS. So, I'm not a fan of it, but yeah, just make it a post-Nemesis kind of ship. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing Smokey and the Bandit, and the hint was Jackie Gleason and the Black Trans Am, which I would definitely got that hint. But what was the question? Is that the one I said I need a hint for? Which I can't remember the question. So, Smokey and the Bandit, great movie, love it. Dystopian Guy, technically Irish Canadian. Terry Farley, no, best music was the 80s. True. Mr. Captain 93, who was your favorite Much Music VJ? Can I really remember their names? I can't remember their names, so I'm not going to answer that. Terry Farley, best country 90s maybe. Best country in the 90s maybe. Barkley was in the A-Team. Yes. Eric Martin, Close Encounters. What did Richard Dreyfuss do for a living? I honestly don't know. I haven't seen Close Encounters in forever. So I don't know. I just know he made a mountain out of mashed potatoes and said this means something. Mr. Captain 93, I've always wondered why 88 miles per hour and not 90 or 100 or 67 or 68. Good question. I think it's because it's two infinity symbols, like turned sideways. He's got the infinity symbol, which is just an 8, just turned sideways. So 88, infinity. I don't know. That'd be my guess. But if you could swap captains from any Trek series to another, would you? No. YJ Wrangler. Time travel is complex. Hogan's Heroes. Some sources say it was called Barbed Wire and Heels when it aired in Germany in 1992. Name the Don Knotts character in the show Three's Company. Don Knotts played the neighbor, the landlord. Uh, Mr. Shit. I don't remember. Terry Farley. Some grunge was good. A lot of it sucked, like Cranberries, but also had a crush on the late Dolores O'Riordan. Kate Mulgrew is awesome. Have you cried today by the power of Grayskull when holding your magic sword aloft? Have I cried today? No, I have not cried today. I've also not held off my magic sword and said by the power of Grayskull, but I can. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. And I became He-Man, the most arrogant man in the universe. I always put the most arrogant man in the universe there because the most powerful man in the are you though? Are you just being a little bit arrogant there, you prick? Frank Marr 87. Happy birthday. Mine is on the 29th. Well, happy birthday tomorrow. That is awesome. We were just talking about that earlier, how many people have birthdays around this time. Right sublet have fabulous magic powers been revealed to you today? Negative. No. And my battle pug here. Precious became the mighty battle pug, and I became He-Man, the most arrogant man in the universe. Adam Juneman, what are the three characters? What are the three characters that Mick Foley played, and what are the four wrestling companies he wrestled for? So he played Cactus Jack, Dude Love, Mankind, and of course Mick Foley, and WCW, WWE, WWF. Yeah, trick question maybe. And probably ECW would be my guess. Sergeant Montgomery, no, you need a Baconator from Wendy's. Baconator, good. Planty, DM me about this cake. Uncensored photos, please. Later, I promise. People Swiftback. Fuck you, Matt Boardman. Stuart Foley, 28th of May, 2021, referring to McDonald's double cheeseburgers. It's true. Sebastian, aka Space Daddy, says, actually it was called I'm going to butcher your language, by the way, even though I'm German, half German, and Kakenvoller Hilden in Germany, which translates to a cage full of heroes. Hezra, speaking of the Cranberries, anyone ever seen Dairy Girls? That is hilarious. I have not. No. Pony Person, negative space in a starship is bad. I mean, yeah. Generally. Jedi Productions. What movie was this quote from and who said it? It's like a new pair of underwear. First it's restrictive, but eventually it becomes a part of you. I think that was Garth from Wayne's World, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Hezraz, true. This is why I said some sources, but you are correct, good sir. Oh, Ozzy's here. Hey, Ozzy. Alan Moraine. 1, 2, 3. Alan Moraine. 4, 5, 6. Alan Moraine. Super Captain. Foley. It's another Alan Moraine coming in. Funny. Wayne's World, and it was Garth who said, there we go. Hezraz. What I liked about Mets music was when they would set the Christmas tree on fire and throw it into the industrial garbage can. I don't remember that. YJ Wrangler. Dreyfus was a linesman in Close Encounters. Terry Farley. Close Encounters. Dreyfus character was a power plant engineer. Australia is not real. Just ask a flat earther. Puts in $5 Australian. So imaginary money. Thank you. If warp 1 is the speed of light at warp 5, how long would it take to get to Alpha Centauri? Alpha Centauri. If warp 1 is the speed of light at warp 5. So at warp 5, how long would it take to get to Alpha Centauri? Like 3 years or something is the actual answer, but warp 5 is not 5 times the speed of light. The warp scale it's on a curve. So for every new warp number, you're actually quite a lot faster. It's not just 1 for 1, like the speed of light. So Area 51, maybe that's as fast as the DeLorean could go. Actually, it probably was. The DeLorean was notoriously had a shitty engine. It was not very fast at all. Grandma's Bowl of Nuts says he was also a scientist assistant at the beginning of Flash Gordon. He was also in Superman 4 in a scene reminiscent of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Jim Broadbent, you were right. You're right. He was in, yes, he was in, I just watched Superman 4 not that long ago. You're right. I knew I recognized him. That's Porkins. Yeah, he was talking to Lex Luthor about Nuclear Man, and yeah, there's a few other little businessmen there. All right. Oh, good dude. Oh God, dude, those ships you're showing on your monitor are almost pornographic. I mean, those nacelles are showing. See, this fucking thing is fuck. No. We're not dealing with this shit right now. We're going to change it to, let's go to TOS. Just do all TOS ones because TOS is the shit. And if you disagree, actually, you know what? Screw that. So what I'm going to do. I'm going to just turn off the random. So now it's got to play just. Ha. Fuck that. All right. Sergeant Montgomery, $5. 80s TV. Phineas Bogg came from a society of time travelers called what? The Voyagers. Great show, by the way. Often forgot about. Mr. Farley. That's right. That's the landlord in Three's Company. Thank you so much. YJ Wrangler. A DeLorean couldn't actually hit 88 miles per hour in real life. The whole speedometer was created just for the movie. Donnie Pearson. Ah, yes. Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. The movie may have drooled, but I love its kick-butt score by the late Sandy Courage. If you could share a double cheeseburger with a worthy celebrity, who would it be? A worthy celebrity. I think Mr. Matt Boardman. I'd love to share a double cheeseburger with my friend Matt Boardman. What's that? You say he's not a celebrity? In his own mind, I'm sure he is. However, if you want an actual celebrity, Robert Downey Jr. I don't know why, he just popped into my head, so that's my answer. Ryan K., happy birthday. Hope you've had a good one. Celebrated mine on Wednesday. Well, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Ryan. Thank you so much. Pony person, if you want magic powers, have a unicorn, or maybe have some more unicorns. Do you read your horoscope? No. I mean, if it's there and there's nothing else to do and I'm bored, maybe, but no. Terry Farley. Ricky Schroeder was one of the 2 stowaway kids on the badass B-29 flying a missionary to the South Pacific island with livestock and cargo. Name of this great film. Don't know. I just know Ricky Schroeder was in Silver Spoons. That's as much as I know about Ricky Schroeder. So I definitely don't know. They made the DeLorean not too far from me. Also Titanic. Yeah, there you go. Matt Boardman is laughing. Dystopian guy. Not a good track record. No, it's not really. DeLoreans and Titanics. Bill Alburn. I also remember the show Hogan's Heroes, the Greatest American Heroes show. The Greatest American Hero. I have the whole series, the whole series of Greatest American Hero on DVD. Love that show. William Sublet on WKRP. Did Jennifer Marlowe always have the upper hand over Herb Tarlick? Hell, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Fleetpaw Swiftback. Did you order them? Are we gonna hear a doorbell and get a cameo from the Uber Eats or DoorDash guy? Well, we have Skip the Dishes. We also have DoorDash, and we also have Uber Eats. So. Adam Juneman, correct on Mick Foley's characters. The four companies are WCW, ECW, WWE, and WWF, and TNA, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. Dystopian Guy, Exponential Curve, referring to the warp scale, and absolutely correct, it is. Hezraz, Trekyards, it is about a bunch of girls showing up in the 1990s in Northern Ireland and Derry. Sounds like intensity, but so funny, it caught my attention, and it doesn't happen often. Binged it. I'll have to check it out then. And yes, the warp scale is exponential. Dude, it was a joke. Okay. Porkins is also a perverted neighbor in Richard Stanley's movie Hardware. Happy birthday, by the way. Thank you, AC Costello. Badgie is playing with your TV right now. Badgie's a dick. Pony Person, how about you show us some insides? How about you show us some insides of a nice Miranda class? How am I going to do that? Eric Martin, I've always wondered, wouldn't the Miranda be less powerful than a Connie refit because it doesn't have the room for the new vertical warp core? No. Matt Boardman, I would totally order some for him, but I don't have his address. Should I just give my address on the live here? You know, is that doxing myself? I don't know. See, Matt, you could find out because Joe Torres has my address, I'm sure. So all you have to do is ask Fleetpaw. Fleetpaw will ask Joe. Joe will tell you my address, or him, just Fleetpaw my address, and Fleetpaw will tell you my address, and all of a sudden, magically, as this is over, cheeseburgers will show up. AC Costello, let me put it another way. How thick would a piece of your plexiglass be by 6 to 10 feet to withstand the pressure of 8,000 cubic feet of water? Oh, that's easy. What is it? Fuck, I can't remember the goddamn answer. Oh, that's easy. Da-da-da. We have stuff that big in stock. 6 inches. I want to say 6 inches. God damn it. I'm having an off day today, guys. I really am. Oh my god. Lack of sleep. Lack of sleep will kill you. Paul, a few scenes of Superman 4 were filmed in our city because of the mirrored buildings in my hometown of Milton Keynes? Goddamn UK names. Matt Boardman, well, shucks. I'm just a Midwest boy who got lucky, but I would gladly share a double cheeseburger with you any day. Misha, happy birthday. I am out of it thanks to lack of sleep this week. Good to see you, Misha. Good to hear you, I guess. Curtis Simpkins, Captain, you could share a double cheeseburger with your pug, and she would love that a lot. She would. Hezraz, which actor was almost cast as Superman? And it is crazy as shit in hindsight. I don't know. Grandma's bowl of nuts. Whose mugshot was worse? Actress Jennifer Lean or Nick Nolte? Definitely Jennifer Lean's. It was awful. Um, I believe it's in Amazing Stories with Ricky Schroeder. Terry Farley, Last Flight of Noah's Ark. Pretty good, but kind of campy movie. Best part was the B 29 takeoff and flying. Terrible soundtrack, though. Jedi Productions. Okay, which two characters from Star Trek the motion picture were reborn and reworked into Star Trek TNG? That would be Ilea and Decker. Decker is Riker, and Ilea is Imzadi, my beloved. Troy. So far it has dry. So far it has dry, no humidity yet. Ilea and Commander Decker, they were reborn as Riker and Troy. Yes, they were. I was right. Ryan K. Speaking of food delivery services, I love these new ones that I've seen recently. Can't remember which at the moment, with Patrick Stewart and Mark Hamill. That's Uber Eats. Kuribo 1, what was the name of the rival helicopter in Airwolf? Don't remember. I just thought it was red, but I don't remember. Sky Shark. I don't know. Peepaw Switback, we don't want to learn Badgie's lessons, though. They're scary and usually bloody. The plexiglass industry is booming. 2 inches. Well, that's easy. 2 inches. That's it. But be only 1 inch thick. Do the same job, but be only 1 inch thick. Pony person, guess I take my leave now, and because I'm a man, because a man cannot have enough unicorns, have some more on me. Thank you, Pony person. Sergeant Montgomery, the USS Cygnus is lost in what late 1970s movie? The USS Cygnus sits right on the event horizon of the black hole. The black hole. William Sublett, Bon Scott or Brian Johnson? Who is your back in black? Brian fucking Johnson. I don't know if that's sacrilegious to most AC/DC fans, but Bon Scott was okay. He's good. But Brian Johnson just ramps it up. Brian Johnson is a better lead singer for AC/DC than Bon Scott. I know Bon Scott's the original. I get it, but there's only one answer for me. Hezraz. Well, I guess he was technically cast as Superman, but it was never made. Who? Oh, well, Nicolas Cage was eventually cast. It was going to be cast as Superman. I thought you meant like for the Christopher Reeves movie. So I was thinking old actors. Yeah. Nicolas Cage was almost cast as Superman. Sub Mega. Ahoy, Skip. Who needed a map to cross the Necrid Expanse to prove his worth? The Necrid Expanse. Don't know. Peepaw Swiftback. I walk away for 2 seconds, come back, and we're talking about 6 inches. What did I miss? And 2, why do I have a feeling I was referring to a certain site that rhymes with corn tub? Wow. Fleet Paw. Get your head out of the gutter. Ryan K. New ads. I forgot to add that earlier. Did you like or read the Shatnerverse Trek books? Yes, the Shatnerverse books are fantastic. Not written by William Shatner, by the way. They're written by Judith and Garfield Reed Stevens. And they do a fantastic job. I really love those. I would love to see them have been made into movies, but Nicolas Cage, there are pictures. Yeah, I've seen all the pictures. I thought you were talking about the original Superman, Christopher Reeve, and I'm like, who the fuck? What other actor? Because we were talking about Superman 4. And it's like, what other actor around that time? It wouldn't be Nicolas Cage. You should have been more clear in your question. Just went back to see Jennifer Lane's mugshot. Not a good looking dude. Red Wolf or the HX1. Yes, I guess it's Red Wolf. Jedi Production. Do you okay, Cap? Looks like your back's getting a bit out of sorts. Yeah, my lower back's always bothering me. It's fine. This is an awful chair, by the way. I took some back medication before the live started. Usually I forget, but this time I did, and I didn't forget. I did take it, and here we are. It's not really working, but Sergeant Montgomery, excellent. Is there a ship breakdown on that monstrosity, the USS Cygnus? No. I don't think we filmed a Fleet Yards mission briefing on it. I know that it was in the queue. It was in the lineup for to be filmed. I don't think we ever got around to it. Or maybe we did and it just wasn't released, because I know we filmed a lot of Fleet Yard stuff that has not been released yet. Which Fleet Yard stuff is going to include droids as well. I want to get Maximilian in there and stuff, because Maximilian from Black Hole is fantastic. But I don't think we've... I have memories of getting the pictures. I have memories of, I think, filming it. I have to check with Samuel, see what he's got on his end. So I was keeping with the theme. Yes, I know you were, Hezraz, but you need to word things better, because I was confused. I would have guessed. I would have figured out Nicolas Cage. I knew that. But goddamn. We hit 100. I only just noticed. Did we? Well, I got 99 on my end. I got 57 people watching, 99 likes. So. Jersey, a fair trade, I think, was that episode. Scott Connor, which actor played the weapons officer on Blue Thunder movie version? Oh, I just fucking... the weapons officer. Again, I can picture the guy's face. Can I tell you the actor's name? No. I know Malcolm McDowell's in it as the dickhead. Ron Snyder. Is it Ron Snyder? It's not Rob Snyder. It's Ron. Anyway, dude from Jaws. He's the main guy. The weapons officer, though, is more of a comedic kind of guy. Comedic actor. Fuck me, I can't think of his name. I don't know. I'm going to give up. Ozzy, he was on the Cerritos Starship having tacos earlier. I was. Jerzia, oh, that's mean. Come on. She's only supposed to live 9 years. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway. Fleet Pa, coffee doesn't feel good coming out of one's nose, you know. Well, why are you drinking coffee this late at night? First of all. Second of all, I mean, that's a no-brainer, especially if it's hot. That would be very bad. Trekyards, I blame it on the 2 beers. You are correct. I need to word things better. Yes, he's a bad person, Hezraz. Some manga. Best Star Trek theme. Voyager for me. Yes, Voyager hands down. Followed probably closely by Enterprise. I was talking about this with somebody last night. I will defend Faith of the Heart to the death. I love that song. At first, I gotta admit, when it first came out, Enterprise, I didn't think it suited the Star Trek thing. I was like, this is not Star Trek. This doesn't feel Star Trek. But you watch the opening sequence, you listen to the lyrics. Doug Drexler's right. It belongs in that show. Faith of the Heart is a great song. I will sing it every time it is on, whether it's the original, more downbeat one, or the more upbeat, excited one later. I don't really care. They're both fantastic. Russell Watson, who did it, I think it's a great song. So okay, Chris Simpkins, what do you think about the reboot movie of the A-Team Captain? Because I have not watched it yet. I think it's fantastically fun. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's fun. I'd watch it. Especially the tank, when the tank falls out of the plane. It's like, what the fuck? The Blue Thunder weapons officer was Dana Carvey. Was it, though? Roy Snyder. There you go. Thank you. Sergeant Montgomery at Scott Conran. At Scott Conran, the TV show, yes. Planty. Shot. Shot for the Hotties post. For the Hottie post. Shot for the Hottie post. Am I supposed to have a shot for the Hottie? Beam me up Hottie post? I'm confused by what you're saying. Let me know what I'm supposed to do there. My brain ain't right. Scott Connor, Doug Drexler is always right. No, he's not. Have you seen his Enterprise J? It's not very good. Doug's great. I love Doug. Doug will cheer me up any day, no matter what's happening in my life. However, he's not the best designer all the time. The Enterprise J is a joke. Adam Juneman, what piece of garbage TV show was Hulk Hogan a star in during the early 90s? Tropic Thunder. Is it Tropic Thunder? Or Thunder? No, not Tropic Thunder. That's a movie. Thunder in Paradise. That's it. Thunder in Paradise. Turd Ferguson should have been Sticks. Come sail away. I got faith in you. Wow. Fleet Pass was back. Because I can drink coffee and head straight to bed, caffeine no longer has that effect on me. I only drink it to stave off the soul-shattering headache that comes from not drinking it. Well, that's good to hear. Caribou 1 was always a DS9 opening theme fan myself. It's epic enough, but I think Voyager definitely edges it out. Scott Connor, it was the TV version. Yes, my mistake. Plenty. Yes, sorry. Shot is just playful for take a shot. Okay, I'll take a shot. Why am I taking a shot? Why are you making me take a shot? For what happened? Oh, speaking of, I promised a video to somebody last night, and I was going to do it this morning, and I forgot. So I hope the person that I promised the video for, who probably knows what I'm talking about, isn't disappointed. I just completely forgot all day today. The plan was to do that in the morning, but I'll have a shot for Planty, just because. Don't know why I'm having a shot for Planty. Terry Farley, original A-Team crew were the best, but the A-Team movie was great. Sharlto Copley, not nearly as good as the original Murdoch. Not as good, but definitely worth watching. He's good. Yeah. Sebastian, a.k.a. Space Daddy, did you guys know that Jerry Ryan turned down the role of 709 4 times? 4 times. Yeah, I did know that. Jarzia, $20. Little something for your birthday, and I gotta say, I love how much people have come around on Enterprise and its theme since it was first released. The full version of the end credits would have been a great theme as well. Yes, the end credits is good. Absolutely, and would have made a great intro theme. And yeah, I've come around on Enterprise as a whole. I was kind of upset with Enterprise when it first came out because it fucked with all the canon. And because how many times during the course of TNG and other, how many years of history, it was like, there are 5 ships that bear the name Enterprise. Okay, well, now there's 6. Well, it's not a Federation ship. But that's fucking stupid. What? Anyway, so yeah, and then season 3 lost me with the Xindi. It's like, for fuck's sakes, just use the Gorn, use the Tholians, use the something. Why do you got to create a new goddamn race? So I tuned out during season 3. I think a lot of people did. That's why I got canceled. One of the reasons. Also because Les Moonves is a fucking idiot and doesn't like sci-fi. But anyway, thank God he got fired. And probably in jail right now. But anyway, season 4 brought me back into it, and they did a great job of season 4. They definitely packed a lot into season 4. Like, last couple seasons. They scrambled together, got those together. But going back and rewatching it, I really appreciate it, especially considering the Trek we have now. And season 3 is actually very well written and very well done. So, hey, look, Matt, it's a type 6. Type 6. It's a type 6. Look, it's a schematic of a type 6, the one you and Samuel have worked on. Look, do you see? I don't know, Matt's still here. You still ordering any cheeseburgers? I want cheeseburgers. Ozzy Medeiros, Dana Carey was in the TV series of Blue Thunder. Yeah, it wasn't in the movie. Hezraz, did they make another one, or do you mean the one made in the aughts? I hate that I call it the aughts now, but the 2000s. Paul says, which actor was in a TV series, A Town Called Eureka, in 1985? And 1985 movie Max Headroom. I don't know. The town called Eureka sounds familiar. Max Headroom obviously does, but I don't know. Adam Juneman, Thunder in Paradise is correct. What a piece of garbage. Hezraz, I can drink caffeine before bed and get good sleep. I don't get headaches. No addiction for me. Squadra Course, it's surprisingly hard to find music that sounds like Star Trek theme without having it custom made. Legit. Area 51, to be fair, Mr. Drexler was given like 10 minutes to design the Enterprise J, given the insane direction to make it connect to the NX-01. I know. That's the thing. It needed a secondary hull. The Congo version, the USS Congo, or the Congo class that came out of it, was on the table for the Enterprise J, and it should have been because it had a secondary hull. But the producers are stupid and think that we're even dumber than they are. Duh, they're not gonna realize that this ship is linked to the one from our show with the NX-01, duh. Put that deflector thingy, that thingy, put that on the front of the saucer so that they know it links into our show with the NX-01, because that's where it is on that ship, okay? Fucking producers. Morons. We're not stupid, okay? The deflector on the Enterprise has always been on the secondary hull. Until Enterprise, we don't need it in the front of the saucer. And then there's the story of the NX-01. Just take the Sakura and turn it upside down. You don't have to make any changes. It's fine. No one will notice. Really? I think Star Trek fans might notice. We kind of obsess over this shit. So thank God for Michael Okuda and Doug Drexler that said, okay, we'll do that, but we're going to change things around so it looks more era appropriate. Oh, good God. Sergeant Montgomery, Daniel Stern, that's it. Thank you. He's the wet bandit, one of the wet bandits from Home Alone. That's who was the guy, yes. The weapons officer on Blue Thunder. Thank you. I just watched like a trailer for it. I want to get that on Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray's like $100. It's hard to find. Curtis Simpkins. I think the ones from the 2000s. Oh, do you drink it all day though? Oh, coffee. I don't know. Squadra Course, wouldn't that mean that her Borg designation would be 3 of 4? Misha, $5. Because you and Sam were talking guns in the little StarCraft video. Thank you for the $5. I actually need to open up a new beer. Good to have you here, Misha. Hezraz. I go through phases. When I was younger, I did not get a lot of headaches, but I got shaky. I become a little addicted to energy drinks, though. At one of my jobs, they drink it. Adam Juneman, I am watching Enterprise on DVD right now, and I always liked it. Good for you. I liked a lot about it, but as a whole, I was very annoyed with it. Hindsight's great, though, because now it's like, yeah, it was good. It was good, especially compared to what we got now. Misha, I've been catching up on on you fine folks today. Got back from my business trip and all that. Well, thank you, Misha, for catching up with us. Appreciate it. Hezraz, so what made Jerry Ryan accept it the fifth time? Just so people would shut up about it, probably. Captain, you got 103 likes now. No, I don't have 104. Bill Alburn, have a good night, Captain. Catch you in the rewatch. See you later, Bill. And future Bill, yeah, how's it going? Welcome back, future Bill. Turd Ferguson, have to admit, the Enterprise explained the two Klingons perfectly, and it dovetails Worf's statement into trials and tribulations. Yes, that was done well. That's when they realized that shit, we can't really fuck with canon too much again. People are getting pissed off, but we can fix a few things. So yes. Planty, I actually like the aquatic Xindi, though I know people think they're dumb. One of the coolest thing about the Xindi aquatics for me is their ship. Their ship is huge, first of all, and it's cool, and they have an aquarium. They have a fucking aquarium for people to beam over and talk to them. Instead of an aquarium, it's an aquarium. It's great. The aquatics are all right. The CG's not the best. It doesn't hold up really well. I hated the insectoids. I mean, they looked good, but I just hate the thought of an insectoid. And the reptilian, the same thing. They were just douchebags. I wish we would have seen the flyers though. The avians. There were avians Xindi, but they were extinct at that point. They looked like dragons, kind of thing. They had like you see a skull of one of them. That would have been cool, but Ozzy, movie with Randall Barkley from Voyager in the AT movie. Karubo 1, Type 15 shuttle is still the best shuttle. Wrong. On our most disliked small ships from Star Trek, it was my number 3, and it was Samuel's number 1, so. Ryan K. Liked those 2 to 3 episode story arcs in season 4 of Enterprise. Yes, it was like little movies. Adam Juneman, Rick Berman, and Nemesis killed Enterprise. Ozzy, Barkley in the A-Team is from Voyager. Misha, it's Friday night. So for me, it was Hot Wings. Fleetpaw says, I never understood the hate for Enterprise. I enjoyed it when it aired, and I enjoy it now. Sure. There are some shit episodes, but it's good. Love the Klingon explanation. Matt Boardman, yay, Type 6. Turd Ferguson, the Congo was a good design. Hezraz, to correct myself, they were trying to portray the aquatic Xindi as logical. It would make me laugh if the avian Xindi make an appearance in Discovery, despite being extinct. Oh, so they did try to make the aquatics logical. That would explain why Planty likes them. Okay. Planty's very logical. Sergeant Montgomery, Jerry Ryan plays in an episode of what 80s Andy Griffith TV show? Matlock. Yeah, I'm going to say Matlock. I don't know that's... NCC 638. Fun fact, my dad met Ralph McQuarrie at an illustrators conference in 1982, and we had a set of prints signed by Ralph. That is awesome. Sergeant Montgomery, oh yeah, there's a beach volleyball scene. What, in Top 10? Australia is not real, just ask a flat earther. We are all stupid. We love this silly spaceship show that was fundamentally flawed and how fast the engines are. Hezraz, I think the canceling of Enterprise has some parallels to TOS. I'm not saying it's the same level as TOS, but it has potential for future movies or appearances. Yeah, I guess, but Paul, Matt Frewer was Max Headroom in a town called Eureka. Also played a thief in the time ship on TNG Enterprise, A Matter of Time. What, you're asking who the actor was? Oh, I didn't get that. Chris Tenorino, what if I want to see the Archer merger with his dog in a transporter glitch like the Fly movie? Poor Archer. Archos. William Wells, happy birthday to you. Hey, William, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Thank you very much. Gary Kyle, happy birthday, Captain. It's my dad's birthday today, too. Oh, happy birthday to your dad. Tell him Captain Foley says happy birthday. He'll be like, who the fuck is Captain Foley? Squadron Course. The worst of Enterprise beats the best of Picard or Disco, in my honest opinion. They're probably on par with each other, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Hezras, T'Pol is talking to him, and suddenly he gets dog ears. LOL, T'Pol, we need to put this dog down. That got dark fast. Curtis Simpkins, so far I have TOS on DVD and Blu-ray and Voyager on DVD, and now we need Voyager on Blu-ray. Right, Captain? Yes, they need to remaster Voyager and DS9. Get that shit on Blu-ray HD. Come on, guys. You can do it. Terry Farley, a Vulcan human struggles with complexities. Struggles and complexity was really great in Star Trek Enterprise, particularly T'Pol. Though Tuvok is the best Vulcan. Tuvok's fantastic. Tim Russ is great as Tuvok. Tim Russ, on the other hand, I'm not a fan of Tim Russ. I'm a fan of Tuvok. Tim Russ. William J. I've got no trivia. Just having a shot for the captain's birthday. Good to see you, my friend William. Hey, man. Everybody's like trickling in here at the end. Goddamn. Good to see you, man. Squadron Course. Do you think the Zindi Aquatics keep air-breathing pets like cats or dogs in small air aquariums like people keep fish in aquariums? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Sure. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Chris Tenorino, what if in the mirror world the Zindi attack and the is like Starship Troopers? William Wells, who was the first actress tried for Savick? Who was the first actress that tried out for Savick? I don't know. The first actress that paid Savick was Kirstie Alley, and then Robin Curtis, but I don't know who tried out for her. Turd Ferguson, every Trek series struggles to find its place. Remember the space battles between Galore-class cruisers and Space Winnebagos? That was pure crap, but I love DS9 the most. Misha, agreed. Those 2 to 3 episode arcs in Enterprise Season 4 were just about the perfect size. I don't typically enjoy season arc ones. Yeah, I know. That's how you do serialized storytelling properly. Sub Manga, is there a size scale issue with the Delta Flyer and Voyager? Yes. Delta Flyer technically probably can't fit in the shuttle bay door. Also, the interior for the Delta Flyer doesn't match the exterior. The interior is way too big, but whatever. Right sublet. Remember the pact is to defend. Call Tarna and Tarkian. Only she can save us. Better question, who would you cast to play a live action version of Tarna? I don't know who the fuck you're talking about, so no idea. That's my answer. Jarzia, one of the arboreal Zindi was played by Sam Wetler, and Jeffrey D. Morgan played one of the reptilians. Yes, and Jeffrey D. Morgan hated it. He hated the makeup. You can't even tell it's him. He wanted to quit acting afterwards as a result. But Planty, Porthos for best Star Trek character. I thought you liked Fox. Porthos is pretty great, though. Hezraz, Trekyards, the parallel for Enterprise, is the potential for future appearances or a movie. It has nothing on TOS. Gotcha. Australia is not real, just ask a flat earther says, I have to go, my fellow Trek. I think you meant my fellow Trekkies. Autocorrect for the win. I've been watching Generations again. Warcraft down. Sergeant Montgomery, Matlock is correct, and there was a sweet beach volleyball scene, 1993, not 80s, my error. I might do the movies again if they're on Netflix, and good night all. Good night, Australia's not real, just ask a flat earther, good to see you. Misha, worst in Enterprise, night in sickbay. Not sure about that. No, I think the worst episode of Enterprise was the Beauty and the Beast episode with Hoshi and the monster in the castle. What the fuck? Curtis Simpkins, I can hear the pug sleeping. Yes. Mark Lawrence is here. Goddamn, everybody's rolling in at the end here. $5. I'm here way late, but I made it. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Mark. Welcome. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Hezraz, also Enterprise being canceled before its time. It's a good parallel. Chris Tenorino, I want to see if Disney's Inside Out version of Spock's mind. Yeah, no shit, eh? Terry Farley, I'd ask you what's up with Tim Russ, but maybe shouldn't. I've talked about it before. I might do a live at some point just talking about I have a few issues with a few of the Star Trek actors. But Tim Russ is a really interesting one because I really love Tuvok. I think Tuvok's character is fucking great. I would hang out with Tuvok. You know. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. Hezraz, oh my god, Zindia Aquatics just have a Vulcan and a human chilling in a little aquarium. Clancy says probably not cats and dogs, but what we considered caged animals like hamsters, guinea pigs, rabbits, etc. Sprinkles hay on top of the habitat. Wet hay. Scott Connor, did Zindia Aquatics comic book have ads for tree monkeys? Oh my god. That's good. Yes. Tree monkeys. Fuck, Ezra's. Do you know who they should have mentioned at some point in Discovery? Savick. Right sublet. The nearly nude female warrior in heavy metal. Oh, how would I cast for her? Well, Julie Strain, but she's dead. I don't know. I can't think of anybody right offhand. William Wells. It was Kim Cattrall who tried Savick, but they turned her down until Star Trek 6 when she played Valeris. Very interesting, William. I actually I was going to say that, and then I thought, no, that's not right. She would have been too young, but there you go. Chris Tenorino. What if Miles O'Brien and Bashir had discovered the spore drive in Sloane's mind to bring Voyager home in the JJ-verse? Wow, my brain's broken. Sergeant Montgomery. I read the Highlander reboot is starring Henry Cavill. Yes, apparently, which is great. I think that's fantastic. Paul says, good morning, afternoon, and good night, my Trekkies. Much love from the UK, and happy birthday. Week wishes to you, Captain. Thank you very much, Paul. I'm going to be wrapping this up soon, I think, here, so. Adam Juneman, Paramount wanted to milk Star Trek, so Rick Berman made Nemesis. It bombed, which caused Paramount to cancel Enterprise. Sean K, $5. Happy birthday, Cap. Live life. Thank you very much, Sean. I'll have a drink for that. There hasn't been much pulp culture. I mean, we kind of got into pulp culture a little bit. I'll have to try this again at some point. Chris Trino, maybe for Halloween, dress your pug up like an MIB2 agent. What, Frank? Yeah, we've thought about it. Trust me. AC Costello, Captain, were you always hell-bent on command course, or have you ever thought of pursuing sciences or engineering paths? I'm not an engineer, just ask Paul, my buddy Paul. I'm not an engineer. Science, I just don't have the patience for it. Definitely always on the command track. Fleetpaw says, Tim Ross made a TikTok about his acting career, how he starred for 7 seasons as Tuvok, how he's a classically trained actor, and yet he's remembered for We Ain't Found Shit guy. Yeah, he's one of the Spaceballs in the movie Spaceballs. We ain't found shit. Mark Lawrence. Now we need some really fresh. Now we need someone to really flesh out the Zindia Aquatics. Maybe a comic series could be hilarious. Jarzia, worst Enterprise episode is the Ryza episode. Everyone tries to have fun and it turns out horrible. Hoshi takes her job on vacation and gets laid. Where's the injustice in that? Where's the justice in that? Chris Tenorino, I want a Highlander reboot with Flint Immortal. Scott Connor, 20,000 Leagues Under the Tree. Okay, the Zindia Aquatic stuff is just writing itself. This is great, guys. 112 likes now, Cap. Thank you very much, Curtis. I only see 111. You must be getting future 20,000 leagues out of the sea. Hezraz, the whole idea of the Zindi is interesting. Different forms of evolution on one planet. It gives proof to the idea that two species evolved on Romulus. No, they didn't. The Remans were there. The Vulcans that migrated from Vulcan to get away from the logical Vulcans became the Romulans, so they didn't develop on the same planet. And the Zindi are interesting, but there was also something called the Interstellar Concordium, which was back in Starfleet battles back in the 80s. That was actually invented by my now departed friend, Josh Spencer. And it was the same thing. The Interstellar Concordium had 5 different species. And why not use that? You know why? Because you don't want to pay anybody royalties for anything they developed before. So the Interstellar Concordium are the exact same as the Zindi. Existed long before. We're still in the Star Trek lore, but Starfleet battles. And no, we're going to invent the fucking Zindi, which are the same. There was like a reptilian one. There was a cat-like one. I'd have to go look at the book again. I can't remember all the Interstellar Concordium species, but Misha, my pop knowledge isn't great. Mostly I talk about cats, guns, airplanes, and sci-fi. Paul Graham, hey Cap, I finally got the kids to bed, and I'm hanging out with you for the last few minutes. Thank you, Paul. Terry Farley, Star Trek Nemesis started very good with the wedding and ended with the data, but in between, all it was the same old in Earth in danger from a wingnut. Oh my god. Hezraz, the Rise episodes are so stereotypical, lol. DePaul is probably thinking, of course the stupid humans get mugged. Zindi aquatic horrors are always set in the deserts. Could you imagine if 5 different species achieved sentience on Earth? Crazy. How did ancient Romulans go interstellar away from the Vulcans before FTL? How do you know that they didn't have FTL? The Vulcans are more advanced than us. And besides, it was a very long trip. It was a long exodus, like Battlestar Galactica. Just a wagon train of ships moving to a new system. So you got to read the Starfleet Battles lore about it because it's really well done. Love playing the Interstellar Concordium. PPDs were wicked if used properly. Yeah, see, Squadron Cross knows what's up. There may be a ring at your door here. Yeah, I saw the chat going on that you guys are giving my address out. Dickheads. You see, you don't think that I pay attention. I see shit pop up on my little screen there. In about half an hour. Thank you very much, Matt. You're going to make me fat, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey people, 114 likes. Oh, come on. We can give 6 more likes. 6 more likes, get 120, guys. Hit it if you haven't done it already. Misha, I'm still waiting for one species to reach it here on Earth. What, sentience? Hezraz. Also, the Romulans mixed with the Remans probably, so that is why there are more pronounced ridges. I like the lore. I think it would be interesting to address it. Yes, absolutely. Roger that. Need to get Starfleet Battles info now. Yes, I should do a video on it, honestly. It's your birthday. It's allowed today. Thank you very much, Matt. Chances are that you guys are gonna fucking knock on the door. Dog's gonna freak out. Wake up, Sylvia. Oh, that's great. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just kidding. Just picked up the In-N-Out for me and my daughter, says Matt. Oh. Ryan K. For all we know, Vulcans could have used cryo or traveled sublight, and their descendants settled Romulus. Turd Ferguson. I have always had problems with the Romulans springing from the Vulcans. The technology is more of a viable gene pool. The technology to move a viable gene pool of people that far away puts Romulus as far above us as bugs. No, see, that's the problem. AC Costello, $2. Your Addy was shown on one of your captain's logs. Oh, it probably was. I really don't give a fuck. See, that's the thing with the... that's why the Romulans in TOS have more primitive tech. They go into this in Starfleet Battles. They left Vulcan centuries ago with sublight ships. They finally got to Romulus. They had to start from scratch. They didn't have the structure that the Vulcans did. The Vulcans advanced, created warp, all that. The Romulans were still creating a society. They were behind. That's why the ship in Balance of Terror, the Bird of Prey, has no warp. Anyway, it's explained in Starfleet Battles. Then they actually make a deal with a neighboring system, probably the Cardassians, to get warp. And that's how the Romulans suddenly advance. Then the reason for the Romulans being absent from like the motion picture era all the way to TNG pretty much is because they were fighting another war. They were fighting a war on their other border with the Gorn. And in Starfleet Battles, both the Gorn and the Romulans have plasma torpedoes. So they were dealing with the Gorn. They weren't messing with the Federation. That's why the Federation in TNG is like, we haven't heard from the Romulans in like 80 fucking years. So it all ties in together, and I really need to do a lore on like the Starfleet Battles lore because they put so much thought into that, and it's so well done that that's my headcanon. I don't care what the fuck anything in Discovery says. That's why Enterprise pissed me off too, because that's so well thought out. Everything about Starfleet Battles and FASA, it's just, I know they're separate. I know Starfleet Battles and FASA are separate, but honestly, more care and attention was put into them because it's done by fans and people that love this shit. So anyway, Misha, $5. One more for your birthday. Thank you so much. Make another lore channel. It's an old episode, but I thought it was curious. Your address was shown. I even considered sending you random Star Trek toys and gifts I was sitting around. Yeah, and Paul keeps yelling at me, yes, I need to do Star Trek. I need to do YouTube shorts, and I need to do these Starfleet Battles lore videos. They'd be really good, but I mean, I could do them the old Captain's Log style, like where the fuck is the engine room on the TOS Enterprise, and you know, the offset bridge video. Those were really fun to do, and I kind of miss doing those. I haven't done those in a long time. It's something I might consider doing, actually, because there's a lot of stuff there that people would really find interesting, I think. So that being said, guys, we're well over the 2-hour mark. I am going to call it right now. Honestly, another $5 in super chats would be great, and another 5 likes. Let's get another $5 super chat. Would be a fantastic number to get to for my birthday. So thank you. 57 of you here and 115 likes. Giving that thumbs up. Matt says he would love it. He would love the lore videos. I think a lot of people would. A lot of people would call bullshit on it. That's not canon. Actually, in Enterprise, fuck off. But anyway. Fleet Pass was back with the $5. Whoa, shit. Ask and ye shall receive. Happy birthday, Cat. Well, in that case, another $500 in super chats. Another $500 super chat would be a fantastic number to end my birthday on. So I'm asking. So Squadron Course, $2. Good night and happy birthday. Oh, and last super chat slot. 3 more likes. AC Costello, $2. Happy birthday, Captain. Thank you guys so much. You guys are fantastic. I'm not made of money. Oh, well, you said ask and you shall receive. All right, that's acceptable, I guess. We will call it there. Thank you guys so much. But I will stop because it's your birthday. $50 in the shirt comes off. $500, I can't even imagine. T-minus 8 minutes. 8 to 14 minutes for the burger arrival. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody that contributed behind the scenes there for the address and stuff. Hey, look, $500 Adequate chat from Fleet Paw. Thank you. Sergeant Montgomery, $2. Happy birthday. Enjoy the snipe. Thank you so much, guys. $500 and you probably dance naked on screen. Would I, though? Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to go enjoy my cheeseburger when it gets here. And thank you guys so much. Until next time, I'm Captain Foley. See you later. Thank you so much, guys.